Nearly the second shot from Oceania would have been enough. As Epic Johnny plays it into the corner. Garrett G will pass down to Justin. Has a net to shoot at. Hado's just not in time, and Justin will score the first goal of the Rocket League Championship Series.
Hado nearly making this save, trying to get off that backboard. He knew that Justin could have gone for the high shot, but Justin also noticed he needed to just go far left.
Garrett G taken out of the corner here. Oceania wins the challenge. Firebird able to pick it up. Now Johnny with the dunk all the way down. Oceania to pinch it back to his teammate, looking for the shot. He's got it lofted. Can Hado finish it off? He can. Excellent team plays here from Out of Style.
A tiny mistake. Someone cheating up just a bit too far on that push. Justin trying to retreat, then having to go back and forth and back and forth. Not able to ever get his footing and really get up to try and contest any of these. So there wasn't a lot of time for the defense to readjust once they were caught out of position.
Yeah, well, it took a defensive mistake and then some very quick passing plays from Out of Style. And now the pressure on the other end. Can Hado get up in time? No, Fireburner will immediately tie the game.
Talking about immediate punishment. This passing play right off of kickoff. And look at how all three of them were positioned horizontally across that midfield. They were all each other's options.
Fireburner's got the read. He's able to put the ball into the box, but no deep commitment from NRG. And Oceania now with the punish. The clowner down the field gets it in and Out of Style's got the lead.
The positioning from NRG getting punished. Garrett G to the sidewall and Justin trying to follow, assuming that Garrett would get that from the side, because in reality, not a very difficult thing to contest, but it came just far enough off the wall.
Double commit on the shot. He goes into the corner with Garrett G. Now he just looks to be an annoyance. Here in the corner, gets it past.
Oh my God, all three, Garrett!
Are you kidding me? And Fireburner finishes it off. Look at this assist from Garrett.
1 flip, 2 flip, 3 flip, every single defender. He had plenty of boosts. He had 82 boosts. He didn't even need it.
A shot from Oceania, defended by Fireburner. Big Johnny down in the middle, looking for Hado. Takes the shot towards the net, and it puts it in. Hado now with 2 goals.
This passing play proving to be just as strong as any other team here in the RLCS. Epic Johnny dropping that out and mid. Look at how far Garrett G and Justin had to travel to try and go for that.
1 minute, more or less, given some change left to go in this game. Garrett G to take the shot towards the open net, just puts it in. Bit of a cherry pick there, a bit of an overcommitted defense. Tie game again here for NRG.
Garrett G making these look textbook. He had Fireburner there to support him, but Hado was underneath, so had he not put that under target, that could have been pinched back out.
At what was nearly an open net, Hado was rotating in slowly. Didn't make the shot just yet, and double commitment there. Just demolishing Epic Johnny could help, but it might be too little too late. Oceania moving in. Can he make the shot? No! Fireburner own goals, puts it in, and Out of Style takes game 2.
I need to try and see if he had this angle. This may have already been on target. I don't think Fireburner had much of a chance. I don't think that was going in.
And a good choice from Johnny to rotate in right behind his teammate. Garrett G keeping the pressure on, and another shot defended, but will they get this one? No! Fireburner's got the whole net to shoot at, and it's NRG with the lead.
The 1-2-3 play, Fireburner out to Garrett, who just opts to go for a bit of the angled shot if he could. Yeah. He's not going to complain about a backboard hit. We talk about it all the time.
So Gino looks for a clear. He'll try to follow this one along, but he concedes ball control. Garrett G now up, sends another shot, the setup to himself, 2-0 NRG.
Solo plays, Justin opening up with what I thought was going to be the first solo play goal. Garrett G now just following up his own pass off the side. Out of Style, constant pressure on goalie now. Every time they see a teammate getting any kind of second touch, they're just going for that goalie, trying to make him jump, bump him out of the play to bring this to a 1-goal game.
And it looked for the back pass, but it wasn't there. Garrett G with a brilliant shot. The counterattack from NRG will be successful. 3-0 now. Former champs.
And now it's starting to feel that Out of Style might be starting to cave a little bit. It's so difficult to keep up tight defense like that.
Hado with the shot over Garrett G. Oceania now down the field and in. Good counterattack again. The booming shot from midfield catches him off guard. Makes it a 2-goal game.
NRG taking a bit of a breather. Fireburner went to the corner, hoping to get some boost. He was just sitting there. He figured, I've got time for this. My teammate can contest that.
Garrett G's happy just to play this one onto the empty side of the field. Just burn time off the clock. Make it difficult. Justin now up, and he'll put another shot in. A beautiful shot here, picking up the pass from Fireburner, making it a 3-goal game again.
Yeah, he's been trying this angle all day. It's nice to see him finally get one. It's got to feel good. It's like when you try something in a free play a bunch of times, you finally get it on the 6th try. Out of Style, always opting for the pass, and I think it's what's going to make them very strong this season. Even if they have a clear shot to the backboard to just get a nice lob and have it bounce off, they still would rather pass it midfield to a teammate.
Ooh. Oh. Justin with the drop up to Garrett, or with the pass up to Garrett, and Garrett with the shot. Nice 1-2-1 here from NRG, getting them on the board.
Lachinio had to watch Justin to see if he'd get that touch and then had to readjust.
Garrett G over to the side. Now a shot from midfield. Behind, gets demolition on Lachinio as well. Momentary power play here. You see Justin immediately move up and try and take the shot. Gets the fake and the shot. Well done by Justin.
Is this going to be his signature? We saw in his highlight reel plenty of fakes there. He's already had a couple that he's tried here. Justin forcing Hado to try and body block that shot. He knows that Justin can put that into the top corner.
Garrett G respecting Johnny and net. Understandably so. He's gotten it past two players now, advancing it down the field up into Justin.
Nice challenge.
He's gotten it away for now, but they're not out of the woods. Lachinio will put it underneath two and get it on the board. 1 goal game now here in game 4.
Look at the placement from Latch here. He just got so high to drop it underneath the defender, right underneath Garrett G, as opposed to going directly into net.
Garrett G with the clear. Lachinio with the counter. Screening a bit for Johnny. So now it's up. Hado looks to send it onto the backboard, follows his own shot. Can he tap this one in? Gets it past two. Brilliant solo play, and it's a tie game.
The solo plays from Hado. Double touch off the backboard. What a difficult thing to read as well. Getting around Garrett G and Fireburner. I think Garrett even got bumped by Hado on the way down.
20 seconds left. It's Justin flicks one. Hado beats the ball first. Johnny with a miss. This could be bad as Fireburner plays it all the way down, and it goes in. The width at midfield could cost them the series here. Only 11 seconds left to work with.
They know they needed to put the pressure on, and that's not even a bad decision for Epic Johnny to go for that.
Miho, you heard him talking about him on the desk. We've heard Garrett G talk about this player as possibly being a top 10 player in the world. We'll see if he continues to hold up and what happened here. Nobody wanted to touch it.
Nobody wants to talk about it, and I refuse. I'm not going.
Over to the side. Goes back into the middle, and this was, it was Timmy with the own goal here. Dapper with the back.
Actually not. Boost control seems to be a big key right now. No one really having full boost control. A couple of misses here and there, slowing it down, slowing down their team as well.
Oh, Classics will find a second goal here for Evil Geniuses in the upper corner.
Watching from his perspective, I didn't think that he'd have such an open net for so long. It was such a low shot, but him and Dapper and Miho and Chrome all retreating back as quickly as they can.
Classics could take a shot here at the net, but this one will be wide. Timmy now moving up. Miho trying to rotate in behind. Gets in, sorts out the rotation with Dapper. Now pinch down the field. What a pinch there. Classics in the back won't be there in time, and Miho from his own corner finds this pinch and gets a goal for CLG.
I'd like to watch what happened here. Classics opted not to jump him. Yeah, there it is. Feels backflip.
And CLG starting to look more informed as they're building some pressure.
The EG, a little bit haphazard here and there. Oh, there goes the bump. Corrupted found him.
Look at him go. You saw him just dump the ball off to Chrome, and he says, I got you. Let me take care of this goalie for you and tying up the game.
I would have missed this. I don't know how he read that. I mean, because he's a pro, but still.
Final minute of game 2. Miss from Timmy. Dapper will pick this one up, gets it past Chrome, plays it across towards his teammate Timmy. Now back off the wall. Miho's got the read, and he's up to try and take the shot. This one just a bit wide, but the follow-up, Timmy's there, and CLG's got the lead.
Keeping it just out of the hands of EG. The contest right there at the midfield, Timmy and Classics. 50-50 didn't really go in anyone's favor, but no one gained ground speed from CLG, though, right off of the kickoff. Initially, 30 seconds.
Oh, Corrupted G dunks it through 2. Are you kidding me?
I think this was, you know, a bit one of those situational things. Chrome over to Corrupted, who took the shot.
Oh, my goodness.
No, neither defender were really able to get a good touch on that.
Good aggression on both sides of the ball so far. First minute, they come and go with the only 1 goal being scored. CLG out to Miho. The shot towards net, just off the crossbar. He nearly made me eat my words. And they're keeping this one alive. Oh, the save comes. The ball was halfway in, but Chrome says not today. He'll stall it out again. No final shot. Finally, it comes through, and it's Dapper that gets the goal.
This was one of those matter-of-time goals. Everyone just pushing as much as they can. 1 defender, 2 defender, everyone getting either pushed through. How much boost was left on that team? A total of 100, I think.
But still tied up. Chrome onto the backboard. No, it doesn't go in. It looked like it might drop. And Corrupted G with 13 seconds left will shoot it past both defenders, and it's EG with the lead.
I'd like to know what took so long for this follow-up on Classics was following. I think he honestly expected it to go in.
Classics pass 1. Chrome will look to possibly pass to Corrupted G here. Shut down by Dapper.
Timmy's trying to zone. He gets Classics!
He gets him, and Miho will make the shot. Give them a taste of their own medicine. CLG's on the board.
I saw the zone. Not aware of classics, knew what was happening if he needed to go for the jump, but Timmy waiting for that turn in, trying to read classics as well as he could.
The loft, classics now. Looking for the soft touch just to keep it moving towards the goal. Chrome airborne, sends it towards the net, and it will be good. 26 seconds left, and it's all tied up.
I'd like to know what happened here again. Just over, I believe it was Miho, or Timmy needed to try and react. No, it was Miho that tried to react as quickly as possible. And then Timmy wanted to, and again, another bounce shot to give them this read.
Magic from Miho. He gets it past two. Now Dapper up, and Corrupted G will get there first. Gets it over the top. Classics with control. It has to be Miho in the back. He plays it back down the field. A bump from Timmy. Dapper could possibly make the shot. He does it, puts it through with 1 second left. We're going to be going to game 5.
There it is. Dapper, I think there was an open shot he didn't make earlier. That has to make him feel better. That is a difficult read. You can see the defender struggled with that read.
There was the space that the Evil Geniuses was looking for to possibly get it back down and look for the quick counterattack. Not going to happen just yet, but a good idea from Evil Geniuses. CLG will look to possibly get it back out. Looking for some clears right now. The bumps in net. Classics to finish it off. It's been Corrupted G that's been the bulldozer this series.
The counterattack really started it. So much boost had to get used for CLG just to get back to save that. But that bump.
Timmy's going to meet him. Carry it back in the other direction. Miho's moving up alongside. He can pick this one up, tries to send it towards the net. Nice and soft. Corrupted G's fallen, doesn't have the boost, can't do anything. It's a tie game.
This push through from Timmy, 2 coming up for it. The final touch stopped the really hard clear coming from Chrome in the back. Or I think it was Corrupted G. Either way, one of them just went whizzing on by.
Classics demoed. For making the initial touch, Corrupted G will have this one back out towards Chrome, but he misses in the midfield. Classics to send this one high. He's going to need some help, but there's no one really in a good position to shoot. Corrupted G sends it there. Where are they? They're not in position. Sent away, and Evil Geniuses has the lead.
Miho was going for net. He wanted to try and get this off the side, but Classics smacked him out to the corner. Another bump resulting in another goal.
Get ourselves into the game, starting off as we always do on DFH Stadium. As Ghost put on the defensive immediately, and Fireburner starts off our scoring 15 seconds into the match.
No time at all. Unfortunate for Matt. He's trying to play that downfield, but hits it directly back into the midfield. Coming in and putting a strike on net.
I can't agree with that sort of strategy more as well. Ever since the start BC days, he's been such a force, but there is the force we're going to have to look for on Ghost. Matt opens up his account for the season.
Matt's smiley face coming in, putting one in the net, wasting no time.
But Lefmere, lovely individual play from him, forces the challenges and he's escaped, but only momentarily as Justin will turn it in for a 2-1 lead.
Confidence coming in from that top flying spot. Fireburner does a great job picking up that boost, but using the power slide to get a better angle on it and just rockets it downfield. You saw it in their first match of the day.
It was so nerve-wracking earlier on watching NRG because in game 1 against Out of Style, they went for the backboard over
the whole game.
and over, but it looks like the nerves are gone. They figured out what their playstyle needs to be, and their playstyle needs about 20-30% more defense.
I don't even...
Yes.
I mean,
Quite.
okay.
Indeed. Indubitably.
Like, let me just beat Garrett up to the ball. That's not something you hear too often. Like, Garrett's usually pretty good in the air.
For Ghost, they need to get rid of this soon, which they will be able to. Red flag starting to go, and Matt picks up yet another one, showing his worth on his debut.
No, I was wondering what they were going to do with this combo. Obviously, as Classics became that more defensive side on defense.
Now Garrett up yet again. 2 players out. Matt will be by himself. Jumps up early. There's nobody around. It's just a complete cluster. And Fireburner will score off the chaos.
Again, just a bunch of mistakes on defense. You see him come through, and even though Lethamir is doing the right thing, he's getting someone out of the way. He's trying to bump him. It actually works out for Garrett. He's just putting his body in the way of the net.
Justin takes it past Zanejack. He might put it straight into the path of Lefmere, but got a block. He can now race for this one. And that, out of nowhere, is 2 for NRG.
Just watching Justin fly through the air on this one. Just puts himself in the way. Good read by Justin to follow that one up and close it out.
And now we get to that point where it's just going to be so difficult to come back. Maybe an opportunity there, but Lefmere too far back to come and take the shot. Now Garrett will waste time over the top. Might not even be a waste of time. I think there was no worse way of me describing that in beforehand, because that was sublime.
A beautiful flick from Garrett, something we've been seeing a lot more from these players.
This time around, they need to keep NRG on the back foot and not allow them to keep that much offensive pressure.
Does seem to be finding his footing quite well with this Ghost team, but dominating performance by NRG in that last series and a mistake on defense. A good start for Ghost.
Yeah, Lefmere taking the early shot. But this touch from Garrett, he needed to try and find someone. Instead, Left mid has already found him. Firebird can't get there, but Matt will turn it into his own net. And we are all tied up after that.
Play by Garrett, just contesting that in the midfield and able to get up immediately on this one. He actually ends up missing on that first one.
And somehow we are still all tied up at 1 apiece. And wow, what a sequence that was in the middle.
A lot of it has to do with the changes from Energy, as Garrett's going to get another one over the top left. But it has to do with the fact that Energy is killing these counterattack opportunities. In the first 2 matches, Ghost was able to sit back a little bit.
Matt up high. Nobody in position though. These are wasted chances for Ghost. As Matt takes the shot, what a shot it was! Finally, Ghost able to execute.
I didn't expect this one. You saw Zane and Lethmere almost like having an argument about who was going to get the ball. Luckily, Zane backed off and allowed Leth to put a beautiful pass back inside.
Backball, but Lethmere is there yet again. Cleared over. 3 minutes now played.
Oh, there it
going
is!
in! Off the
Whoa!
post, follow up from Lethmere! 2-1, Ghost Gaming!
You and I both thought it was over with this redirect from Zane. A beautiful touch, but it doesn't matter. Completely catches Fireburner off guard as he tries to pop a quick Yui.
Now Zanejaki, that's a poor ball from him. Garrett is now opened up at Lethmere. Will save his teammates' blushes, but only for a second. Justin gives NRG the lead.
Zanejaki had the right idea here. He slowed it down and got past 1, but Garrett didn't bite at all. Challenged immediately, it created an opportunity, and they were able to score.
We will head over to Champions Field for Game 5, our second Game 5 of the day.
Well, it seems like Ghost does not want that to happen as they're sending everybody, but it doesn't matter. That constrictor-like action you were talking about again from Energy, something they love to do oh so well.
Can't afford to make any mistakes.
When Zanejaki is able to move freely, he gets a little bit more creative, which then opens up Matt and Lethmere for passes. It looks, so far it's worked pretty well in their other 2 games, but Energy is going to score first, and this could be dangerous for Ghost.
That was huge mistake after huge mistake. Way too late there, and then Lethmere, he flails for the ball, and it just simply doesn't work. Huge save there from Lethmere, making up for the earlier mistake, but NRG continuing to put pressure on, and Justin, he bombs, he weaves, he scores 2-0.
Beautiful play coming out. Garrett just wins that 50-50, and then a quick touch over the top. I mentioned these early contests. These guys aren't.
Zanejaki now over in the corner. Firebird with the early challenge. It'll be very difficult to set up a play, but they've managed to do so. 3 goals to the better now, and NRG are rolling.
Just looking to deflate it on this back end as well. You saw Zanejaki wait for that challenge. Probably not the worst idea. He did bring someone in, but if no one is there shadowing to help afterwards, it doesn't matter.
Still stuck in their own half. Garrett puts it straight down. Justin thought about it, but instead he sees Lethmere on his right. Decides to move all the way back. There's the shot from Matt, and that is 1. Still a lot of work left to do.
Still a great play from Zane at left. Left obviously trying to make a touchback mid, but it ends up working out that he doesn't.
Teams that we don't expect to go that far end up just blowing expectations apart. Both these teams this week could be that, as that's going to be the perfect start for Corrupted G.
What a shot from Corrupted G. I did not think he was going to be able to get this angle. At most was going to be able to set it down, but the softest of touches.
Corrupted G now up. Plays over to the side. He's got Chrome to aim for. Chrome will turn it off the post. Evil Geniuses really letting their intent be known in Game 1.
Great setup by Corrupted G. Actually faking that one down and playing it underneath the attacking person on defense.
Chrome now has to race all the way back down to his own half. Big demo from the Chinio, and Classics, out of fear, I guess, turns that into his own net. I tell you what, when Lachinio's running at you like that, I'd be scared as well.
Well, Lachinio did a great job just playing like a linebacker almost. Contest, Classics spins him up.
Classics on the breakaway. Gonna have to try and wait for the shot to come to him. Can't quite get it this time. Lachinio with the save and followed up from Chrome. 3-1.
We talk about ping pong going back and forth across the net. Look at this. Hold on, wait for it. 1, 2, 3, and go.
As Chrome was in the best position, there is a possibility right now for both teams to just be that little bit more critical with the way they are moving forward. Now Corrupted G, well, just slices away through the defense. 4-1 now. That's 2 goals back to back.
Talking about cheating up on the kickoff. As soon as that ball is played in, one player on the defense follows that kick. Style didn't send a single person in the air. Contest that ball as another one almost squeaking into the back of the net. But the pressure from EG has been unstoppable. As one shot after another, Chrome is going to put another one away. This game's all but over.
Yeah, Evil Geniuses have stomped their authority on game one here. And I really like what they've done. They've boosted Out of Style for the most part. Luchino and the rest of Out of Style are looking to try and gain some momentum as we head over to game two. Puts the shot on, and that is going to go in. Epic Johnny just lands on it. I think it was a steal, but a steal's go. That was a pretty one. Yes.
I mean, still, that's pretty cool.
Yes, it was very nice. Johnny now over in the corner. It's an opportunity now for Out of Style to start this game off right, and they are going to do so. Luchino turns it in for an opening lead.
Much better from Epic Johnny and the rest of the guys. You're kind of curious now that Justin is no longer on this squad. Who is going to be the one that Luchino sets up?
Someone on the front post, someone waiting for the ball to be passed to them, almost right in front of the net. Was not the correct way of going about it, not showing enough respect to Out of Style's offensive moves.
Wanting to stay on that back post just so you give yourself time
What
to approach the ball.
What is happening here? Classics is gonna capitalize on possibly the slowest goal we've seen in a long time in the RLCS. Mistakes all over.
A lot of that having to do with just the ability to actually get some boost, as a beautiful bump from Ano is going to move that open for Luchino. What a play in that corner.
Think you're going back into a defensive position? Absolutely not. Held back. Hato running through Chrome. And Luchino will pick up the pieces. Chrome looking to try and add on to those really good kickoff plays that they had earlier, and it will be converted. Out of Style yet again, not able to hold on to their lead for more than 10 seconds.
Evil Genius is doing exactly what just happened to them. As soon as Chrome makes that touch, looks, okay, who can I bump?
Scrub to G up high. Him and Luchino getting a little bit too close to one another there. Off the backboard, opportunity to finish it off for Chrome. 3-2. And unless a kickoff can go majorly in favor of Out of Style, that could be game.
Great consecutive touches from Evil Geniuses, just working that corner, making sure they maintain possession. Chrome not afraid to take that risk, be that third man in and commit to it. Is enough to possibly end it in last second shot. If this one drops, Evil Geniuses,
oh
no, top right from Luchino ties it up.
Luchino winds back the clock and says, you know who I am. I am a former world champion, and if I have anything to say of it, I am a future world champion. There is no time to breathe. Next goal will win game two. Epic Johnny with the shot on target, and just like that, Out of Style take game two.
In what could have been a chance to be at match point, Luchino comes up clutch, top right with a shot.
Huge game two for Out of Style. Forced to battle in almost a war of attrition between these two teams. Classics off the backboard. That is an open net for Corrupted G. The shot was almost too bad, and it manages to sneak through. Take a look at this one, Lawler. Just the pass comes through, and the shot takes out two pre-jumping defenders.
Evil Geniuses, again, back on offense, working in those demos.
Corrupted G, straight over to Chrome. These infield passes are working wonders now for Evil Geniuses. They are ripping and tearing Out of Style's defense apart, and that is going to be their reward. A goal. It's going to put them 2 up.
Fortunate for Luchino, just felt cemented in that near post.
Classics almost just waiting for his teammate to come through. An opportunity to go 3 goals up for Evil Geniuses is going to go to waste.
Uncharacteristic of Chrome to miss that as well. Trying to go for a pinch power shot. As it pops off, but it doesn't matter.
Not Chrome's pace. That one wasn't to his taste at all, was it?
Just after a matter of time, this ball has been left for their side of the pitch for quite a while. And you can tell just by the lack of boost from Out of Style. That was so clutch by Chrome. It looked like he was going to challenge that in the midfield, as he hasn't been shy when it comes to being that third man in, committing everybody up. But in that one, he recognizes it, backs off, and ends up making a crucial save, but eventually Out of Style able to catch Classics facing the wrong way.
And Hato, he'll be the one credited with the majority of the work here. Great coast-to-coast carry from him.
The winner of this match does go on to match point. Trying to close out this series. Implications absolutely huge later in the season, as a defensive mistake is going to put them back within 1.
It's happening right now. One goal now, 24 seconds. And another mistake like that could be all it takes for us to see in overtime. Epic Johnny once again getting the goal. Classics goes long off the backboard, wants to try and follow his own. And what a play off the crossbar. He deserved so much more for that. But the script simply wouldn't allow it. Hato backflips, now will go the entire length of the pitch. Evil Geniuses finally put this game to rest.
Classics, I thought, was going to close out this game, but gives us all a little bit of a mini heart attack.
Epic Johnny puts it straight down to Lichinio. Nice heads-up play. Unlucky for them, Evil Geniuses were already rotating back from the opposite direction, and now it's coast to coast. Great play. And Chrome, he has just been shooting shot after shot in the net this series.
I mean, this is the difference. I mean, you see on a style, look how many people are all rotating back. It's every single one of them.
Wants to try and take a pass, but Lichinio, he doesn't have time for any of your 1v1 stuff. He's just going to barrel into that ball and continue to allow Out of Style to move forward, but it doesn't last long. Hato, huge mistake. Lichinio can't get there. 2-0. Out of Style only have themselves to blame.
Great pass by Classics as well, just lofting that straight into the middle, but because of that mistake, it gives Corrupted G all the time in the world. Changing it up a little bit in this series, they just seem to be having difficulty against EG as they are poised up in that midfield, just shutting everything down.
Classics going to turn around. They want to try and make this free. Can do so as well. Classics, his setup shot is going to end up being a setup to his own goal.
Still a great play from his third man here. Just the presence of mind, having that other defender come in.
You have to respect them. You absolutely have to respect them. Chrome going to try and take it, and I wonder if we've mentioned this yet. The kickoff. It is just Out of Style being unable to deal with Chrome, but to be honest, he's getting it a little easy right now.
They're getting greedy. I mean, okay.
Forward, incredibly difficult for them. Lichinio with the flick. Well, just not quite there. Creativity still on point for Out of Style, but once again, can't execute.
Starting to see really smart defense as well, killing the clock from Evil Geniuses. Classics put it on display as another one is going to go in the back of the net here. Rather than challenging, they're allowing these guys to aggress in. And then as soon as they think they have it, someone contests the ball, and it goes right back to the other side of the field. Evil Geniuses just seem to have everything controlled.
That's going to put them 5 goals behind. And pretty much wrap the book up on this series. Out of Style gave us an incredible game too. They're going to score one here.
Hey, it's the new goal explosion.
It's a very nice goal explosion as well, but I don't know, man. It's like, this seems night and day between the Out of Style we saw against NRG. Evil Geniuses are just waiting for this clock to take its way down to the very last few ticks, as they are going to go 2-0 in their opening week. Smiles across their faces as that's another one. It wouldn't be an Evil Geniuses game if they just couldn't let some goals in that final minute.
Right, first game was 5-2. One previously was 4-2.
Squishy trying to make a play. Getting it by some defenders. Gimmick with the shot, and that's the Gimmick that we know from last season. The Golden Striker, Gimmick, striking first.
Right, the most dangerous offense. You heard Gibbs say it himself. You see Gimmick following so closely behind. He's just ready for that pass.
Just puts it downfield. Squishy trying to block that defensive, or trying to block that pass at mid, rather. Now a shot in. No one's going to be lapped. Squishy had jumped. Maybe Matt went for the bump.
This was a great shot here from Zanejack, and this pass from Lethemir. Wow! Gimmick, he did not expect that last-second toucher coming from Lethemir.
Time winding down. Zanejackie's going to pop it up. Lethemir with the touch. Zanejackie going to try to get to it, but that ball's just going to touch the ground.
Oh, no, that's it!
A 0-second goal from Matt, and they steal game number 1.
And you were doubting him, James Bond, and I think he just cleared all those doubts away. What a shot, last second, past the defender.
It's a good idea from Squishy trying to catch the defense sleeping.
Yeah, I like seeing him go for those sneaky shots, especially we saw 2 double commits here coming from Ghost. Oh, such clean passing plays. This is the Cloud9 that we know and love.
Well, these guys tied for the clutch playmaker last season, so you know that they're looking for one another. Now Cloud9 trying to keep this Ghost offense at bay. Matt's gonna say, no way you can do that, and pokes in the equalizer.
And this is just gotta feel so bad, man. Look, he's got no boost here. What a touchdown from Lethamyr. He catches Torment so far out, and Torment makes a good effort there with the double jump.
That 0-second goal for Matt in game number 1. Cloud9 for a quick second, their life flashed before their eyes. An open net, Squishy turns around, doesn't get much of a hit, but Gimmick just secures the goal. Heads up play from Squishy to turn.
That demo there just catches, goes completely off guard, because right after that demo happens, you see both Zane, Jackie, and Matt, they overcommit for the ball, utilizing any of that.
Just a testament to how good this Ghost defense can be. And now a pass over to Zane, Jackie. Zane's not gonna miss that. Ghost strike first.
And this is just wonderful from Lethamyr. Look, he waits, gets right underneath that ball, and utilizes that airwall flip to get just enough power to beat that defender. That was unbelievable, the amount of shots that we even saw multiple overcommits from the defense. Cloud9 still not able to utilize that advantage.
Oh, and here we see it finally break.
Never mind. Never mind, I'll take that back.
Well, I mean, they were bending and not breaking for the longest time. It was just a matter of time with how much pressure Cloud9 was getting. And that key 50-50 from Squishy forcing that around. Still a valiant effort from Ghost that they managed to stave off that goal for so long. And Matt,
that
pre-jump
save, did you see that?
But still the Cloud9 offense overwhelming this Ghost defense.
My heart is just going a little bit crazy here, just shot after shot here. Gimmick doing a really good job, immediately opting to go up that wall.
Zane Jackie with a shot just high. Squishy still opts to get the touch. Lethamyr with a shot off the crossbar. And now Matt with a shot, and that one's gonna go crossbar and in.
And this is a great shot. Don't get me wrong here. You see this wonderful pass here off the crossbar. Torment pushing that a little bit further out. But Gimmick makes a huge defensive error, rotating all the way out of net.
They did a good job shutting it down, but still tied. That shot's just gonna sneak in. Squishy placing it perfectly.
And this is another big defensive error. We see, look, Lethamyr and Matt. Matt realizes absolutely immediately how far out of position he is.
This is their last chance. 5 seconds remaining. Can they get another 0-second goal? Lethamyr, a long clear down.
Back to the air.
Matt
He got the
wall.
touch.
Matt shot.
Oh my God.
He does it again.
What?
A buzzer beater to tie it up. We're going to overtime.
The pass from Leth. He sees Matt on the wall. Matt pre-jump. He gets the touch and the scene as well.
Torment just trying to kill the ball. Trying to get it past another defender. Very key play. Torment doing everything. And Gimmick narrowly getting that one in. Almost missed his opportunity, but Torment doing all that heavy lifting.
Right, and Torment as well with no boost to be able to get this on over to Gimmick.
But still, Cloud9, they don't want to give Ghost anything to work with, but that's going to be a stuff by Zane Jackie. He dunks it in.
That is just so smart here, this pressure from Zane Jackie. You see, he actually was after that first pass there that went to Matt, and Zane Jackie, he stays upfield for the lurk. That's super important then.
It's a great read from Zane. He knew Torment was going to get a touch on that. He played the dunk, and it's paying off as Ghosts take the lead. See if Cloud9 can respond. Gimmick with a touch to Torment. Gimmick just throwing off the defense.
What? Gimmick? This is an incredible pass. Look at that. He catches it, he brings it with him, and then he gets underneath it, that top corner of that stadium, and pops that ball straight down. Again, that first touch beats the defender and opens up a lot of space for your team.
Yeah, when your team is coming from downfield, they can read that so much better. Oh, and Squishy doesn't get the double tap, but he does open the door for Gimmick to come in.
Right, and he just does this all by himself. You see, both those Ghost defenders going up. They know how scary Squishy is in that position.